Welcome to another TOEFL Listening Practice video. In this video, you will listen to a lecture, answer some questions about it, review the correct answers and explanations. Don't forget to subscribe for more TOEFL listening practice.
Today, we will explore a critical environmental issue that is often overlooked: noise pollution and its profound effects on wildlife. As urbanization continues to expand, natural habitats are increasingly infiltrated by human-made sounds, creating an environment where animals must adapt or suffer the consequences. This lecture will examine how noise pollution impacts animal behavior, communication, and habitat use, particularly in urban areas. Noise pollution refers to harmful or excessive levels of noise in the environment, primarily generated by urban activities such as traffic, construction, and industrial processes. Unlike other forms of pollution, noise is not visible. However, its effects can be equally detrimental to wildlife. In urban areas, constant background noise creates a cacophony that can disrupt the natural behaviors of various species. Research has shown that noise pollution can significantly alter animal behavior. For instance, studies have indicated that birds living in noisy urban environments tend to modify their singing patterns. To be heard over the din of city life, some species have increased the frequency of their calls or altered the timing of their songs. This change can lead to confusion in mate selection and territorial disputes, ultimately impacting reproductive success. Moreover, noise pollution can instigate stress responses in wildlife. Animals exposed to chronic noise often exhibit signs of stress, such as increased heart rates and changes in feeding behavior. For example, mammals like deer may avoid areas with high noise levels, leading to changes in their foraging patterns and a decline in population density in those areas. Communication is vital for many species, and noise pollution can severely disrupt these essential interactions. Many animals rely on sound for mating calls, warning signals, and social interactions. When environmental noise masks these signals, it can lead to miscommunication. For instance, studies on frogs have shown that urban noise interferes with their mating calls, resulting in reduced reproductive success. In addition to vocal communication, some species utilize echolocation, such as bats and dolphins. Increased background noise can hinder their ability to navigate and find food, as the echoes of their calls become obscured. This impairment can lead to decreased foraging efficiency and increased vulnerability to predators. Urban noise pollution also influences habitat use among wildlife. Many species are sensitive to sound and may alter their range to avoid noisy areas. For instance, research has shown that some bird species prefer to nest in quieter locations, even if those areas offer less optimal food resources. This behavioral shift can lead to habitat fragmentation, as animals become isolated in quieter patches of their former ranges. Furthermore, the avoidance of noisy habitats can create sink environments where species struggle to survive due to reduced genetic diversity and resource availability. This alteration in habitat use can have cascading effects on ecosystem dynamics, potentially leading to shifts in predator-prey relationships and changes in plant community structures. The impacts of noise pollution on wildlife underscore the need for incorporating sound considerations into urban planning and wildlife conservation strategies. Implementing noise reduction measures, such as green buffers or sound barriers, can help mitigate the effects of urban noise. Furthermore, raising public awareness about the importance of preserving natural soundscapes can foster community engagement in conservation efforts. In conclusion, noise pollution presents a significant challenge to wildlife, particularly in urban areas. Its effects on animal behavior, communication, and habitat use can have profound implications for biodiversity and ecosystem health. As urbanization continues to expand, it is crucial for policymakers, conservationists, and the public to recognize and address the impacts of noise pollution on wildlife. By taking proactive steps to minimize noise pollution, we can help create a more harmonious coexistence between humans and the natural world.
One. Which of the following best describes the primary impact of noise pollution on wildlife as outlined in the lecture? Two. In what way do urban birds modify their vocalizations to cope with elevated noise levels? Three. According to the lecture, what underlying physiological effect does chronic exposure to noise pollution have on wildlife, specifically mammals like deer? Four. How does noise pollution specifically hinder the echolocation abilities of species like bats and dolphins? Five. What ecological implications arise from the habitat selection changes observed in bird species affected by noise pollution? Six. The lecture suggests several strategies for mitigating the impact of noise pollution on wildlife. Which of the following measures is proposed as a proactive approach?